I went shopping yesterday.
Yeah.
For the turkey.
Yeah, you mean the grocery store?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I went shopping for the turkey. Got a 12-pound butterball out of the frozen section.
Right.
Now, we've all experienced this before, but you know how hard that butterball is. It's
like
just,
a bowling ball.
It is so hard. And the person I was shopping with said, "Don't drop it. It'll shatter. It'll crack. It'll shatter." And I said, "There is no way this will shatter. No way."
I don't think it would shatter if you dropped it from where you were standing, but I think if frozen solid, if there were enough force, I think it would break. I think it would break like a glass ball.
No way.
I think it would.
Now, so this is a stupid conversation, but this is the stupid conversation we had. There is no way, nothing, no amount of, there's nothing, we couldn't get that thing up to a velocity enough to break.
If the turkey is frozen solid all the way through, like ice, it will break.
I would think you could freeze virtually anything solid enough so that it would shatter if you dropped on a hard surface.
Now, is a turkey frozen like that? Are they that frozen?
Yeah.
Depends how cold you get it.
They're frozen all the way through.
You could break it with enough. If you did enough force, I think it could break in half.
I totally disagree. I mean, we were getting the price check guys in there with their price guns and stuff.
Right.
And we were like, "Hey, come here. We're having this conversation. Hey, come here." And I just think it's totally impossible. So then I started thinking, what could we do to break a turkey? To shatter a turkey?
It might. I don't know. If you dropped it off of a building, you might. If
like
you
the
had
building
enough,
here.
If you had enough velocity,
I don't know if this would be high enough. I don't know
if we have enough velocity.
I know. I heard myself say that.
Carrerito.
No, I don't know if the building would do it. There are. I don't know. See, I've dropped a frozen turkey before, and it bounces
Like a bowling ball.
real hard. Right.
Now, we've dropped a bowling ball off the top of the roof and nothing.
I think it would break if it's frozen
Off the
solid,
top of the roof.
I don't know about it might. Yeah, the roof might do it. Might be
what
enough.
about a heavy sledgehammer with a big construction guy?
I would
swinging
think
it?
that would do it.
You think it would shatter?
I think it might.
It would not. I really don't think it would.
See, now, I think if you got a human being cold enough and dropped him off the roof, he'd shatter.
Off the roof? Maybe
Yeah.
out of it. I mean, like you said, if you freeze anything
Hard enough.
Yeah.
it'll shatter.
Yeah,
sure.
see, I don't think it's necessarily the height that you have to drop it from. It's just how frozen the object is.
No, we're talking about a frozen turkey out of the freezer.
Here's what we do then. We tape it to the bumper of the car and ram it into the building.
Now, wait a minute. Let's start making a list here. We'll drop it from the building. All right, we need a switchboard to go up to the town.
Wait a minute. How can we get microphones to the... is there an engineer here?
I think there's an engineer here. They're working on...
Wait a minute. Why is there an engineer here? What changed?
They're working on parade stuff for tomorrow.
Cool.
Good.
So we can get a microphone out there?
I'll call.
All right, scientific
Okay.
experiment later.
How can we get a turkey?
We'll send Sluggo out to the grocery store where we took Barry Manilow. There was a 24-hour grocery store.
Oh, cool. Now make sure he gets frozen. Get 3 of them.
Hard frozen.
Okay.
Off the roof?
Oh, and just before we go any further here, we'll have to spend why don't we buy a whole bunch of turkeys and donate them to those in need of them.
Or
To one of the rescue missions. Or
the
something.
shattered pieces
Union
thereof.
Rescue Mission
Yes.
feeds
Right.
a lot of people. For
Right, the ones we don't use, and we'll use maybe 1 or 2. All right, so
Off the roof.
off the roof,
Sledgehammer.
off the roof of this building. It's a 1-story building. No
Yeah.
way. It's
Yeah.
not even it'll dent the pavement before it even scratches the turkey. I
No,
guarantee
it'll
it.
break before it
Do
gets the
you
pavement.
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Off the roof. Okay, got it. Sledgehammer.
And then tape it to the bumper of the car and ram it into the building,
Hang on, hammer.
which will ram it into Ken and Barkley's side of the
Well,
building.
how about running it over with the car, first of all?
I don't think that'll do it. We can try it.
It'll just be
It'll
fun to
dent
do
the
anyway.
car.
Yeah, rubber tire,
Well, yeah, but if it hits the bumper, it'll
But then
bounce
you-
up underneath,
the car.
hit the bottom of the car, damage the car. Okay, we'll try that. Run over.
Don't hit the car too
Hey.
much. You need it for the parade.
So we need duct tape to duck it. We could duct tape the turkey.
If all of this fails, construction crew over here building the building has bulldozers with those big heavy shovels in front.
The scoop things.
Have you seen them when they lift it up and they slam it back down?
Oh, I still don't think that would work.
I'm telling you. Okay, but
it'll-
it's got to be a freshly frozen one. We can't use the same one. If these things don't break it, that will.
All right, let's take a round robin. Are these we've got 5 things here we're going to try.
Yes.
Anybody think dropping it off the roof will crack or shatter it?
If it is really deeply frozen, I would say yes.
Well, you know what a turkey's like coming out of the store. Frozen turkey.
But I'm not sure.
Yeah, see, it's hard to say. I will say maybe. on off the roof.
right.
You know, like if you can take the drumstick and kind of wobble it or move it a little bit, that ain't deep frozen enough. It's got to be frozen solid.
All right, what do you
Where
think?
it's smoking. Off the building?
Yeah.
I think it might dent it a little bit, but I don't think it'll break it.
Don't think it won't scratch it. The pavement, the asphalt will dent it.
No.
All right, hang on. Mark, you gave that a maybe, right?
Correct.
All right, and Chuck gave it a maybe. You gave it a maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Arlo?
I think it'll bounce. No, I don't think it'll break off the building.
Okay, I don't either. How about sledgehammer?
I think you got a good shot with a sledgehammer.
Cracking or... Now, when we say crack, not just a little sliver of a crack, but we mean like crack open
I think you got a good. I think
or shatter.
I think very possibly with a
No,
sledgehammer.
I don't think so.
What's the crystal ball say?
Would the crystal ball shatter if you stuck it?
Yeah,
up the
exactly. The crystal ball's got a stake in this thing because it would shatter. If you
The
dropped it
crystal
off the
ball
roof.
saying, don't duct tape made to the bumper. Arlo sledgehammer?
Yeah, major crack on that one.
Really?
Yeah.
No, possible. Okay,
Yeah, I
Arlo.
think sledgehammer's big.
All right, Arlo. Hang on.
Here we are.
Yeah, I think sledgehammer's a good shot.
Okay, and what'd you say about sledgehammer?
Yes, I think.
No, Chuck?
What I think is, I hate to be repetitious, if it's frozen solid enough, all those things will do it.
All right, Chuck, what'd you say about a sledgehammer?
Yeah.
All right, well, we got to try this.
All right, so we got to get duct tape. We got to get engineers' microphones. We got to get turkeys. Got to get the car cranked. We got to call the construction crew if we need them.
Right.
If we need that.
Okay.
I think we will. We're going to have to go all the way to level 5 here, DEFCON 5.
Now, if we need to go over to the construction site, do we have the cellular phones plugged in?
Cellular phone's always plugged
So
in.
they can bring the whole tractor, if there's one over there, they can bring it through the big gate.
I
don't
don't
know
think
if
there is a
they'll
big
fit.
gate.
I
We'll
don't know
probably,
if they'll
if we do it.
Well,
we'll
it could
probably-
make a big gate.
There it is, because they're construction people.
Okay, well, while we're preparing for this stupid experiment,
5 KLOS.
there's a DJ.
Hey, baby. Now, does Norm have a microphone where we can hear the turkey land and all that stuff?
Yeah, they're setting it up with a couple of wireless and one where it could drop.
All right, we'll have to have the phone number for the construction crew so if we need that thing.
Right, I've got the number here.
Okay, if you're just joining us, we had a really stupid conversation earlier.
Yes,
that was
we did.
inspired by a stupid conversation last night when we were out looking for turkeys.
The basic question was, if you were to take a solidly frozen turkey, drop it, or do other things to it, would it break? Would it shatter like glass, or at least break in half?
The frozen turkey, as frozen as a grocery store makes it. Your average frozen 12-pound butterball turkey.
So now we've decided that we're going to go get some turkeys, and we're going to give this a try. We're going to do various things that we talked about earlier, and we're going to try to break it.
Well, we all in this studio kind of came up with a list of things that we personally think would do it.
Now, we should also let you know that if, for example, if Brian and I were to live in the same neighborhood as kids, this is the kind of thing that after a backyard football game, we'd be sitting there on the ball, talking, and we'd be discussing this. And if this idea came up, we would run in the house, get the turkey that our mother had purchased for Thanksgiving, and we would do various things to it to see if it would happen. This is what we would spend our Thanksgiving off doing. So we're going to do it.
Now, the list we came up with, first we're going to try throwing it off the roof. Nobody really thinks it's going to shatter
Might.
or crack.
If it's
Oh, yeah,
frozen,
you and Chuck both said might.
Maybe.
All right.
If it's frozen solidly, it may break right in half.
Then a real sledgehammer, like a big sledgehammer.
Good shot at that one.
Should do it.
Right
Good
in the
shot.
center of it, it's sitting on the asphalt.
Good shot at that one.
No way.
All right.
No, give it a hardest swing as we can.
All right.
No way.
All right.
Then one of our favorites, we're going to duct tape it to the bumper of the Mark and Brian mobile, and the back bumper, and then back up as fast as we can and slam into the building.
Now, see, there, I don't care whether it breaks or not. I just want to see it.
Good thing. Is that new building almost ready?
Pretty close.
Good thing.
No, we should slam it out. See, Ken and Barclay's wall right across the hallway. Their wall is, adjacent, facing this parking lot we're going to do this in. The wall. And Ken's back sits like 3 feet from the wall. There's like 8 inches of concrete block, and then it's us.
Yeah, there's a
might
good
wanna
chance
do
the
that.
trunk of our car may wind up in their control room.
Might kill Ken.
Yeah, so
Don't want to do that, though.
No.
Now, then there's, and then we called the construction workers about 10 minutes ago to see if none of this stuff shatters a frozen 12-pound turkey.
all right.
Then they're going to bring their big scoop thing.
The
big-
bulldozer.
A bulldozer with a big, what do you call it? Is there an official name for this?
I have no idea.
With a big scoop shovel thing.
Right. You've seen them when they lift up the thing in the front that does the scooping?
They push the button to slam down just totally cut off the hydraulics, and the thing slams down on the ground.
It'll either break the turkey or embed it into the asphalt.
I don't think it's going to. I don't think any of this is going to make a turkey crack or shatter.
Again, if if the turkey is frozen through and through, solidly like a block of ice, it will break.
All right,
Just envision it, too. Just sliced in half like a marble.
Yeah.
You can pick it up and look in the inside.
It'll be
of it.
very cool to look at.
Yeah.
All right, we think everything. This was totally sort of spontaneous. So we think we're going to be all ready for this next break with the microphones and the turkeys and all. Sluggo's back with the okay, good. And also, we should tell you so we don't get calls. Of course, we will donate $200 worth of turkeys to the Union Rescue Mission for this for playing around with food. So
That's already in the works.
now, let's go around the room. First, Nicole, what do you think? Off the roof sledgehammer. We're going to try running over with the car only because we want to do it. Then duct tape it to the bumper or the big bulldozer.
I think out of all of those, the sledgehammer might do it. The tractor drop, if anything's going to do it, will do it.
Nicole, okay, and tractor. Okay.
Are turkeys in the grocery store frozen solid?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They're frozen. Not as frozen as you could get them,
All right.
but that's what we're dealing with here.
All right.
A grocery store frozen turkey.
Okay.
Chuck?
I'm giving thumbs up, Brian, on the sledgehammer, the
Sledgehammer,
duct tape to the car,
duct
and
tape to
the
the
bulldozer, but probably
Chuck.
not on the roof drop and the running it over.
Okay, Arlo.
Very play-by-play of you.
One quick question. How fast is the car going to be going?
As fast as we can without seriously injuring ourselves.
In reverse.
Yeah, I got a feeling with the car and the duct
car.
tape. I like that and the
right.
big machine thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going actually with the first guess as it comes on the list. So Chuck is saying sledgehammer. Nicole's saying sledgehammer. Arlo's saying bumper.
I like the bumper.
And you?
I think the sledgehammer may do it. I think the bumper on the car will definitely do it. And without question,
Sledgehammer.
if it's frozen solidly, the bulldozer will.
Now, Mark, it's your guess. Your first guess on the list would be the sledgehammer.
Okay.
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 And I'm going to say bulldozer.
There it is.
I'm just going to take the bulldozer, and maybe that's not even going to do it.
All right, we got to make sure. Okay, well, it's going to be frozen. I hope it does. Like Chuck said, I want to look at it. It's like a tree. You look
Yeah.
and see the rings. I want to see. What's it look like? What?
Just ribs, cartilage, and flesh.
Like
really.
to see that.
Really, that's pretty much
And
all.
gizzards.
And gizzards. Do you eat the gizzards? Mike, his family
Who
thing.
doesn't?
Do you really?
No, of course not.
The neck.
Yeah.
You know, they stick the neck
That was
inside
like,
of it.
there's always a member of the family for Thanksgiving dinner, always my grandpa, who would have to have that.
Save me the neck.
Yeah,
I
save me
like to eat it with paste.
Yeah, it's like dark meat. So, okay, great. I'm gonna do it. Alan, is he on the phone? I think
Hotline's ringing. Hello.
both the people there and the listening audience.
All right, real quickly, before we go out to the parking lot to start this escapade, Dustin on line 11 has a bit of an opinion concerning this. Dustin,
Yes, sir.
you work in a meat department at Ralph's,
Yes, sir.
and you know that we're about to take a frozen turkey out and put it through several processes to see if it'll break.
Turn down the radio. Okay.
All right, we're going to take the frozen turkey out and see if it's going to shatter or majorly crack.
Okay.
What's your opinion on this?
Okay. Out of a freezer from a grocery store,
Mhm.
they are hard. They sound like bowling balls with wings
Yes, they do.
bouncing off the tile.
So do you think it'll break?
Take it out of the plastic. What kind of turkey is it?
What are we looking at over here?
Butterball.
Butterball?
Butterball.
About a 10 to 12 pounder.
It's a hen.
So what?
It's a hen.
It's a head. It's not like Arthur. I hedge.
Drink it doesn't work? Do you think it'll break?
Maybe a 25-pounder would, but not a 12-pounder. That'll just like bounce.
All right, well, we're going to throw it off the roof. You don't think it's going to break there?
Where'd you get it?
Now, give us your opinion here. You work in a meat department.
Yes, and I'm pricing turkeys daily,
All right.
bouncing them off my fingers and feet.
Kill. Ooh, that's got to hurt.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, we're going to throw it off the roof. Nobody thinks the throwing off the roof is going to crack it or shatter it.
Well, it's a butterball, so it's going to be wrapped in plastic.
Well, we can unwrap it.
Yeah, you got to unwrap it.
All right, we will. All right, now, then we're going to take a sledgehammer. Now, do you think that'll do it?
Shin guards, because when it bounces off the sledgehammer into your legs, it's
See,
going to hurt.
I'm with you there because I don't think it's going to shatter. And a lot of people think the sledgehammer. Nicole, Chuck, and Mark will think the sledgehammer's
It's
going
like hitting a bowling ball.
to... Okay, you'll be there. And then we're going to run over it with the Mark and Brian mobile, knowing that won't do much damage except to the
Why
car.
don't you just cook it and then do it?
Eh.
Really watch it shatter.
Oh, I don't know. And then we're going to duct tape it to the bumper, the back bumper of the Mark and Brian mobile.
And slam it into the building.
Go in reverse and slam it into the building. What do you think is going to happen there? All right, good then.
I
And then we
bet
have
the little red thing that indicates it's done will pop up.
that could be great. And then we have the construction workers building the new KLOS ABC building over there, bring over a big bulldozer. And then we're going to try to do some funky things with it. And let's see. Arlo is the only one that thinks the bumper is going to work.
No, if the sledgehammer doesn't, I think the bumper might.
All right. All right. We're going to try it. We're going to try this stuff for no
But now,
apparent
what
reason.
Are you trying to find out? Are you trying to find out if it's going to crush the turkey or if it's going to break the bumper?
Cool.
We're going to see, we want to see if the turkey would shatter. A frozen turkey would shatter. So that's what the quest we're after.
Now, we also, to make it real good and cold, we also have stole from the ABC side of the building some fire extinguishers, and it's that frozen chemical in there. What's it called? Anybody? Class?
Nitrogen?
Anyone?
Liquid nitrogen?
Anyone?
Liquid?
If it's liquid nitrogen, that might do it.
Yeah, cool. We're really going to freeze this thing up, because the colder it is, the more chance it's going to have to shatter.
So we really have the liquid nitrogen to freeze it up?
Right over there.
Fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher.
Oh, cool. All right, this is bitching. Will that do the same thing?
I would think so.
Cool. It'll be extra cold. Cool. All right, we got that going for ourselves.
And plus, we'll no longer run the risk of the turkey, catching fire.
Which was we did this once before. We wondered if you could blow up a turkey, and being that we work for ABC, this was so
geez.
funny. Steve,
forgot
the
about
lizard
this.
killer, comes out. We put a few firecrackers in a turkey. We're just going to blow it up.
It was like an M1 or M80. What do you call those bombs?
Okay, there was a cherry bomb in the inside on the end.
Big, huge bomb.
And so Steve comes out there. He had to have a 30-foot perimeter, which he sanctioned off with yellow police tape. And then he had 2 fire extinguisher brigades to hit the turkey after it had, done its thing, which was just so funny. It was just, it was just a thing.
Come on, Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, and we also want to tell you that we're donating $200 worth of turkey. All right. Okay. There you go. 95.5 KLOS, the Mark O'Brien program. We are in back of the station right now, up on the roof, to start this experiment. We should fill you in on kind of telling you how this started.
All right, first of all, Skylord is above us watching the festivities take place, been hovering for the last 5 minutes. We have taken this butterball turkey. It's about a 10 to 12 pounder. We've taken the net off of it. We've taken the plastic off of it. We have a fire extinguisher, which we are going to douse it down to hopefully freeze it real good.
See, we were in a supermarket last night, and we were saying, one of us said, don't drop it, it'll shatter.
Right.
It's impossible. You can't shatter a turkey, even if it's frozen.
And my point was, if it's really, really frozen good, it will break like a glass.
So we've got like 5 little experiments we're going to do here. First of all, we want to make sure it's frozen good. As Mark said, we took off the plastic netting, and then we took off the plastic, and we have a fire extinguisher here.
Now we're going to douse the turkey real good as soon as we get this thing off this fire extinguisher.
Does anybody know how this works?
Just yank that chain out.
Good thing we're not in fire. Here.
All right, we're going to yank out the pin. Ah! Okay.
Hey, it came out.
All right, now pull that thing down.
What?
You ain't going to douse me with that, are you?
What?
Ryan?
No, I'm going to douse the turkey, Mark.
All right, I'm back over here. I'll just be watching you.
No, we need your mic over here to do this.
No, you don't.
Mark, jeez, he's so...
You'll douse me with it.
You're kind of paranoid, buddy.
No,
you want to do it. Oh, you do it, and I'll hold the mic.
All right.
Come over here.
Set the fire extinguisher down.
Man,
All right.
don't trust anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I know where you're coming from with this. You would love to see me white with this.
All right, now spray. We're on the roof now. We're spraying down the turkey with this hydrogen stuff, whatever the official name is. Okay, making it good and frozen. Is it? Let me feel. Oh yeah, that's. How you doing in there, guys? All right. That's really stupid. This is real stupid.
This thing is almost empty.
And it's frozen solid now.
This thing is empty. That's all you get with a fire extinguisher?
Not even enough for a 10-pound turkey?
Gang, let us tell you something. If you got one of those fire extinguishers about the size of a small scuba bottle, forget it. It lasts about 5 seconds.
All right, but it's frozen. It was frozen to begin with, and now it's rock hard.
All right, here we go.
Now, the first experiment is to toss it off the roof.
Correct.
Now, everybody in the studio thought, no, there's no way it's even going to crack or shatter.
All right, here we go. I'm going to pick it up and fling it hard.
Okay, now I'm going to run down and get ready with the sledgehammer.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Chuck, grab this mic and do the play-by-play as I throw it down. Here we go. I'm going to throw it to Chuck.
I'm just thinking, what if I was standing down here, it dropped, it shattered, a piece of frozen turkey cut me? What a workman's comp plan. Cut by a shard of frozen turkey.
That's the look on collecting it.
Don't toss it yet. Hang on, let me get over there.
All right, we are getting ready now to drop the turkey off the roof. Brian is back. I can't quite see where he is from here.
Yeah, I'm coming right here.
Oh, you're down here now.
I'm down here,
Okay,
yeah.
great.
We're going to get ready for the
Terrific.
sledgehammer.
All right, here it comes.
You should stand up on that second level there and fling it up so it falls.
Yeah, yeah.
I was going to take it and throw it down like that.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll probably give it more momentum that way.
All right.
Yeah.
Do that.
Okay. All right, Mark, now has the turkey.
Ready?
Over the head.
Find a good hard spot.
3, 2, 1.
Go!
Nothing. That thing just said, it just rolled.
Check for cracks.
There's no cracks on this thing.
The only cracks are the natural cracks that the turkey had to begin with.
Okay.
No, man, that thing bounced and rolled about 20 feet, though.
All right. We're kind of turning it over to the flat spot of it. Now we're going to try a sledgehammer. Now, this was the one. You coming down?
Coming down.
Come on down. Now, this was the actual experiment number 2 in the 5 that we're going to try today that 3 out of the 5 people in the studio thought would actually shatter it. It's hard. It's frozen.
If you hit it, man, hit it right there. It's got to shatter. Yeah, I'm going to hit it with a microphone. Very solid.
What's that?
Make sure it doesn't bounce back.
No, he wants me to hit there. I'm going to hit it right towards it. That's where he told me to hit it. All right, now everybody stand back.
All right, here it comes.
Test. Okay.
You know what, Sluggo? I'm worried about you holding that mic there. I'm going to put it down by the turkey so you can back off a little bit.
And if I were you, I'd spread your legs. Spread your legs.
Like you haven't said that to me before.
In case it bounces off that turkey and comes back on you.
All right.
Here goes the sledgehammer. You got to be able to lift the sledgehammer before you can actually use it. All right, there it is. Here we go. All right. Sledgehammer to the bird. Here we go. He rears back.
Nothing.
It went in it. It dented it.
Just a bit of a dent, but nothing.
It didn't break it. It didn't crack it.
All right, let me try to hit it real hard.
We're going to have to freeze this thing up with another fire. We ain't been for it, star extinct.
Yeah,
We need more.
Excuse me, sir. Did you just say we ain't bear for fire extinct?
It came out like that. Yeah, I sure did. We need more fire extinguishers. All right, he's about to attempt this one more time to make the break. He's going to rear back and slam the turkey. Holy cow.
Nothing.
Now, it went through it.
All right, now we have to hurry with this experiment. We have to hurry with the experiment because the turkey's thawing. So we got to... We have another turkey.
Ooh.
Okay, we have a couple turkeys. Good. All right.
All right, now, the next experiment we're going to do was...
actually growing it over with the Mark and Brian mobile.
All right, it's running, and we have this. Where's another turkey?
Well, let's do it with this one now because we know we're actually running it over with the car isn't going to do much damage.
All right, get in there and knock it out. I put the turkey in good position. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool. All right.
We're losing, if we move out this way, is it better? No, it's good right here? You can hear us? Okay. All right, Brian's going to hop inside the Mark and Brian mobile, which has been jumped off by Sluggo's truck, and we're going to run over this turkey. Let me get it out here in the middle to give him a good running shot. Chuck Moshots kicks it with his foot, a fine job, we might add, of kicking.
One flank.
All right, hang on.
One flank.
What? And Sluggo's giving driving instructions of the Mark and Brian mobile. Watch out for that truck behind you. Might want to close the hood. That's a fine-looking car you got there. Oh, my God. Holy, almost took out somebody's white truck. Which, why is somebody parking their truck there anyway? There's a fence there. Put it in drive.
There you go. One point.
All right, we're having difficulty getting the car out of the parking space. Got to move the turkey here.
Something's wrong here.
Did what, Nicole? Did Nicole say something?
No.
Oh, okay. No. All right.
Just be careful with the car.
No,
You need
something's
it
definitely
tomorrow.
wrong with this car now.
Well, we need it for the parade, so we got to be careful.
We might have to be towed through the parade like we were last year.
Nothing
there we
wrong
go.
with that. All right, now we're cooking. All right, we've got the car backed out now.
Give me some good running room.
Yeah, get back there. We're kicking the turkey out. Hey, and don't kick into that. All right, there it is. It's right in the middle, up on its side.
Now, is the turkey high enough for me to, go just the center of the car, or should I try to hit it with a tire?
Got to hit it with a tire.
All right.
Got to hit it with a tire. All right, Brian is in the Mark and Brian Elvis mobile, the actual mobile used in the television program Elvis. We paid $1,000 for it. We've spent $6,000 just getting it to run. He's backing way up. Way back. Way back. Is where Brian is with the Mark. I think that's far enough. Man, he is like at the end of the parking lot. I would steer clear, frankly. I would back out. He's going to get some velocity going with this, and he's going to run over this turkey. All right, any idea as to what you think may happen with the turkey once he's run over it?
Yeah, well, never mind the turkey. I don't think there's enough room for Brian to stop. Give him the speed he's got coming up.
Here he comes. He's going to hit it. All right.
It's still frozen!
It is frozen.
The wing is kind of floppy.
And what is cool is is the legs of it split off when the tire skidded on top of the turkey.
Did it really?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, it was a bitchin' scene to see.
All right. Now we're gonna get another frozen one out because this one's thawing. It's not fair anymore. We're gonna
Right.
try it with the. We're gonna duct tape it to the bumper of the car and ram it inside the building.
All right, we got to get that ready, so we might take a break here. When we come back, we'll be in position for the turkeys being taped to the bumper of the car and slamming it into the side of the building. We're looking to see if a turkey will break like glass if it's frozen enough and give it enough force. Stand by. From the back parking lot of KLOS, this would be the Mark and Brian Tuesday program, 95.5 KLOS. With music, and we're in the parking lot now. We have the Mark and Brian mobile kind of backed up to the wall of the building.
Hi, how are you? The ABC people are coming in.
Yeah.
We have our turkeys lined up. We're going to spray them down with the fire extinguishers to give them the extra blast of frozenness, and then tape them to the bumper.
All right, so far we've thrown it off the roof. Nothing happened.
Right.
We sledgehammered it, a little dent, and that was it.
Right.
Then we ran over it at high speed with the Mark and Brian mobile.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
And the only thing that really did was like split where the wings go. So now we're going to tape them, duct tape them to the bumper of the Mark and Brian mobile and slam them into the wall of the building.
A 56 Cadillac. Now, if you're familiar with the car, it has big, huge bumpers in the back. And so we're going to actually freeze these turkeys down, then duct tape them to the back of the bumper, slam them into the side of the building.
All right, here we go. We have big fire extinguishers now, really big ones. All right, the pin has been removed. Take that little funnel thing out. All right, we're putting the turkey in position to spray it down good.
By the way, tell them we're gonna give turkeys to $200.
Correct. We are giving $200 worth of turkeys to these Thanksgiving organizations that feed those that are unfortunate and don't have a meal for themselves. Huh?
Where you going?
I ain't coming over there with you and that.
Why do you think I would spray you with this?
Do what?
Why do you think I would spray you with this?
Because I don't trust you. You will spray me with it. I'm going to stay close to Chuck, so if we get it, we both get it.
Oh, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Let's listen to it.
Do what?
Here we go.
Whoa.
Oh God, some with my mouth.
Well, now your mouth is frozen. Let's.
Something's weird. Oh God, I'm feeling electricity shock here. I'm feeling.
Whoa.
Did you feel
I
that?
just got one from you.
Why are we're like static electricity? I'm feeling shocks when I do this.
I don't know.
Well, that is one cold turkey. I see it smoking now the way it needs to.
All right.
Give it another shot.
I don't know. It's shocks when I do this.
Well, it's kind of fun watching it jump.
Come here, do this. Try this. Try it. You'll feel a shock when you do it.
When you pick it up is what it does.
Why is that?
I don't know. Why is that?
Beats hell out of me.
We're learning something here. When you pick up a fire extinguisher when spraying a turkey, you get a small shock. It's kind of... Oh, you just shocked me.
I know. We're all electrified. Static electricity all
Something weird is happening.
over. Yeah. Well, now we know.
Man, this is shocking.
You can even hear the little shock on the radio. I think that's plenty, old buddy.
All right, we ready. Tape it up.
All right, get the duct tape over there. Who's going to pick this up? I'm afraid to touch this thing.
It's looking like a snow-covered mountain right now.
All right, here we go.
All right, let's duct tape this baby.
Oh, this is hard.
All right, getting the tape ready.
My fingers are burning. My fingers are burning. This is a stupid thing to do.
Yeah, it
You
is.
have to go around that way, buddy.
Yeah, this may break it.
Around.
Now, is it sticking out farther than the fins on the side?
Yeah. Ow! I know. My fingers are really burning. This hurts. This really hurts me. Yeah, I want to hurry up with that duct tape. Now, I got my finger in the duct tape. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Move it. There you go.
What?
Shoot.
Yeah, doggone it.
Drop that frozen turkey.
Here, I'll get it. You pick up the turkey and I'll duct tape.
Turkey in position. We're going to duct tape it somehow.
We got it.
We got it. All right, there may be a cradle on the bottom of it. There you go, baby.
All right, now just hold it there. It's not done yet.
All right.
Gonna turn it around the top end.
We don't know why. We don't know why, but a crowd is gathering to see this stupidity. We don't understand this.
I think because it is so stupid.
Another piece of tape there.
So we want to make sure it holds at least long enough to back up at high speeds into the building. Don't let it hang there yet.
All right, we need more of a cradle under it and lift it up a little bit. We need it about right there.
This is going to damage the car, is it not?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
right.
I'm gonna lift it up.
It needs to be right there. Under.
I'm gonna lift it up a little bit.
There you go. Right there, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that.
You are good.
Look at that. Look at this. We're jamming.
Don't let go of it. Don't let go of it yet.
All right, one more. Uh-oh. Yeah, right down in here. There you go. Right there. You're looking good. Looking good. All right, one more ought to do it. We're in good shape.
I don't know.
Long enough to slam it.
Once the car starts moving, though, I don't know if it's gonna hold.
All right.
There is a turkey hanging off the back of this Cadillac.
It looks about as dumb as you'd think it would.
Yeah.
Whatever mental picture you have is pretty much what it looks like.
No real reason to do this.
No, there's not.
It's a ridiculous thing. But it hasn't shattered yet.
No,
We have a very frozen 12-pound turkey.
Do we have another fire extinguisher? All right.
Yep, that'll do it.
All right. Just hold it there. Fire extinguisher. All right, let's spray it down.
You're gonna get all over the car.
Well, it's got to be washed anyway, doesn't it, for tomorrow?
Watch your hand slugs.
You know what? In the parade, we're going to have to hang one of these off the bumper just so people can see.
All right, that's out. We ought to do it.
All right, here we go.
All right, and now it's just a matter of getting into the Cadillac and ramming that thing into the wall.
All right. All right, we're getting in the car.
Now, you're gonna have to hold the mic down there.
All right, I'm going
right.
to put this mic.
Hey, I wonder if you could actually hang it over the bumper, the microphone. Let's try hanging the microphone over
Is
the
there
bumper.
enough cord? Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Slam that.
Unbelievable.
How about right there?
The microphone is now lined up on the bumper right next to the turkey. So you're going to hear exactly what it sounds like on impact.
that's the-
Right here on the wide world of frozen turkeys.
Now, that wall or that wall over there?
I'd try to hit that wall. You might want to get out of the way. Yeah, it might be a good idea. All right, we're gonna back up here close to the thing and watch it happen. All right, Brian's in the car. He's going to get a little bit of leeway. Don't go too far. You got mic cord. All right, got a little bit of leeway. I would still move if I were you.
Here we go.
All right, here goes the car. He's getting it angled to get a little bit of speed. The frozen turkey is taped to the back of the bumper. He's backing up now. He's past the fire extinguisher. What?
Oh my God.
What?
The only problem is Nicole's car is in the way, so we may have to kind of sideswipe that on the way in.
Don't you dare.
Shouldn't be a big problem.
I don't
just
think so.
paid
I
that
can't see
thing
why,
off.
really.
You
She just
guys,
finished paying off the car, so it's paid for.
just
No real
paid it
concern
off.
there.
You heard it.
All right,
you're
we're
dead.
ready. All right, the car is going in reverse, or at least we think it's reverse.
Okay, it's very difficult to get the car in reverse. Okay.
Hey, we're in reverse. Crowd goes wild. Here it goes. Let go, slugs. Oh my God! Did you hurt yourself? Whiplash?
What happened?
Pull up a little bit. We have a crack.
All right. A crack.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
It's like a big shatter crack.
it worked. It
Jagged crack.
absolutely worked. In the back, look at this.
Unbelievable.
See, look at here. Right in the back.
Real crevice, a real crack in a frozen turkey. It happened.
All right, one thing we didn't realize is the exhaust out of this 56 Cadillac, they actually stick out farther than a turkey did. We also have a big dent in the exhaust system of this car.
Which you will no doubt see if you're at the parade tomorrow.
Tell you what, leave it there. Let's do it one more whack, see if the whole thing will shatter.
All right, here we go. Did we crack the wall? To hell with it. It's only the wall. Besides, we got a new building in less than a month. Cool. Oh, you know they did. What? All right, now we are ramming it into the wall where Ken and Barkley's studio. There's no way they could have missed that. In fact, yeah, some of the ABC people are starting to take a look. All right, ram! Oh, man. Yeah, right down the middle. Right down the damn middle. And this, the fire extinguisher froze it good, too.
And it's about what I would expect if a bowling ball were to get a big crack right through it, a big fissure.
Without question, let us just go ahead and say we did this experiment. We don't feel good about it, but it worked. The turkey cracked. It was frozen, and it put a crack right down the middle. Now, it didn't crack as clean as we'd like for it to.
It didn't explode, but it's a damn crack.
And on the other hand, the car didn't crack either, so that's a plus.
And
the wall didn't crack.
And that's a good sign. All right, it worked. We found out now that if you do put enough force to a frozen turkey, it will, in fact, crack like glass. So if you've ever wondered this, you now have your answer. So we're going to head back into the studio now and get ready for Todd Sports and what also. From Mark and Brian from the parking lot, a happy Thanksgiving. Oh, geez, man. Jeez. We thought you were going to do it.
Just kidding.
Jeez. All right, we'll be back in the studio momentarily. It's the Mark and Brian program, 95.5 KLOS. While you're using it, or you could get electrocuted.
Yeah.
So
Now, I didn't know that. It has to be touching the ground?
That's what they said. It has to be touching the ground. So if you were going to go back to the fire extinguisher, I would have told you, but we didn't get those calls till after you did it.
Well, the ones we're using in the second part of this thing were big badass
Right.
fire extinguishers.
Oh, yeah.
And that was really stupid. Number one, there's no real reason to do it, and that's what made it fun.
Right.
We love stuff like that.
Sure.
Secondly, it was really stupid because I hurt myself.
Notice that. You got a little whiplash on that
The very first one,
lunge.
I wasn't prepared for it and
Right.
stuff, and this is an old car, so it didn't have those headrest protector things.
Right.
And my back bent over backwards over the seat.
Sue the bastards!
Right, workman's comp, eh?
There it is,
Workman's comp, eh?
baby.
Doing a bit, you know.
You know, nobody stopped us.
Part of the show.
By God, we got
That's
a little
right.
suing going on.
That's right.
Take everything.
We don't know stuff like that, but yeah, the turkey did just totally split.
We learned a few things in that.
Wow.
Sledgehammer pretty much dents it. You get shocked if you pick up a fire extinguisher.
God, I mean, really shocked.
Yeah.
Really,
Well,
really
that's
shocked.
what these firefighters said when they called, but it was too late. You had already done it.
And did you also know that if you take an egg, a raw egg, and you crack it in the front yard in like the grass, it'll give it a couple weeks, it'll grow something.
Let's try it.
Yeah, these are biological.
Keep those mics out there.
My God.
Isn't Arlo the only one who picked the bumper?
Yes, Arlo was the only one to pick the bumper.
Arlo gets $1,000.
All right, there you
From
go,
you
Arlo.
guys.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go to Ted.
Sorry about your car, too.
You better
barely-
not have touched.
Hey,
my
it's
car.
paid for.
Honestly, we were very lucky. I did kind of rub it on the left back end of the fender.
You can hardly see, like, it doesn't, you
Chuck,
if you didn't
can't see it.
if you didn't know.
Honestly, did, but you really, there was no damage. Go look.
No, yeah, you have to, and you have to look in the right place, you know.
I didn't see it happen.
Chuck, you can't see it.
Okay,
even
fine.
if you look
You
in the right
can't see
place.
it, then you can't see it. It didn't-
I will look, and if it did, you guys are dead. That's all.
Hey, Todd.
Yeah.
How are you, big fella?
Tremendous, guys.
Todd,
Yeah.
if you tape a frozen turkey to the bumper of your car,
Of a 56 Cadillac, Don.
Right.
and if you slam it into a brick wall,
Right.
it'll crack like glass.
Oh, sure. Sure. The bones just kind of very brittle.
This was a frozen turkey, too.
But the meat cracked. We were talking about cracked like a piece of marble.
Yeah.
A lot of
you're
people
saying-
wondered that, Todd.
Yeah. Well, no, because
These
the thing
two.
is, so many of us are afraid to do that, but you guys
Hey,
did it for us.
you know what today is?
What's that now?
It's exactly a year ago today that we launched a turkey.
Right out there in Victorville or Lucerne Valley.
You are correct. The quest began.
Remember.
Can you stick a rocket engine up into a turkey and fire it off? Yeah.
Right.
you
Now, the guy who did this, the special Estes rocketry guy, he's an engineer at
can. someplace. Gary Berg.
Gary Berg, yeah, he was out of the country doing something with a rocketry club, and that's why we couldn't do it again this year. We're going to actually add a different angle to it, so we'll just hold on to that for next year.
Yeah. Plus, we have something very special planned for the Thanksgiving parade tomorrow. If you are there, you will see it.
Well, we can't tell you what it is, but the phrase "as God is my witness,"
Turkeys do fly.
we thought turkeys could fly. That will be said by all the crowd before this thing happens.
And it'll actually be brought into play. That's all we'll say. If you're at the parade, you'll see it happen. And hopefully there's nobody in the Coliseum.
Hey, is that stuff poison to come out of a fire hydrant?
No,
Because it went right in my mouth.
We got some.
I got shocked and whiplash. Boy, I was
Well,
a
it's
successful.
CO2 apparently, and some listeners said be careful because it'll cause frostbite.
Yeah, I was holding onto that, and I can't feel the tip of my forefinger here.
I think with the whiplash, the fact you breathe that stuff in your fingers, that
So
happened.
can we hurry it up here then? If Brian's going to die real quick here, we'll get the sports done.
We'll certainly try.